teams sit at the top of the Championship table, but what will happen this weekend as we edge closer to the old Christmas Day and Boxing Day fixtures, of course? Norwich, Bournemouth, Watford, they're there to be stopped, but can we do it? We'll take a little look next. Today, particular match number 20, that's right, out of the Championship, but we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, world football related. We're going to all here under one rooski. That's right, of course, boys and girls. It is getting thick and fast. It just does not stop out in the Championship, but there is a bit of a light at the end of a tunnel. Of course, we'll talk about that in a minute. Of course, a big shout out to the Patreons. You know who you are, you special little specimens. That's right. We have 22 of them as of recording. We're trying to get up to 25. That's right. We're just 3 shy. Could you be that special 1, 2, or 3 to get over the line and make me a happy man before the end of the calendar year? That's been our goal, but we just can't get over the hump. And I do appreciate the guys sticking by. I do appreciate the guys in the comments as well, shouting out to try and lure some other patrons to the gang, to support the gang, to support the channel as we move forward. If you are interested in becoming the latest member of the gang, check out the link down below, patreon.com/. You could become the latest member for a price of just a small can of soda. It's that cheap. I'm like the dollar store. I'm like the dollar store or the pound store. Not even the pound store. It's less than the pound store. Anyway, enough about that. If you are interested, check out the link down below. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and patreon.com/Roverseas. Check it out. The links are all down in there. They're all down bloody there. Anyway, let's get into it. Take a look at how we all got on last time around, then shall we? Of course, kicking it all off. Here's the criteria odds for you in the shit-faced gang, boys. 5 to 9, you're in straight-faced club, boys. 10 to plus, you're in the top bins, boys. Are you going to be there? I don't know if there's anyone's in there this time. Let's take a look at it, of course. Where are we going back? We're going all the way back to Tuesday night, the 15th of December. It was a 0-0 draw between QPR and Stoke. Nothing to see here. Actually, with the 1-0 win for QPR. They need the wins, but they didn't get it this time around. Nothing to report there. Bournemouth, though, not the best, but 1-0 winners over Wycombe. Junior Stanislas on the 68th minute after Alex Patterson got himself sent off. It looked like it was, it looked like it was going to be a draw in the end. That would have been a bit of a barnstormer there, but yeah, unfortunately, no. Oh, and the 2-0 win for Wycombe. 2-0 win for Bournemouth, but no bueno. Meanwhile, Bristol City just showed what kind of team they are, hot and cold right now. They beat Rovers, they lost to Rotherham, they losing to Millwall as well. Tom Bradshaw, Mason Bennett on scholarship for Millwall. Farmar Diadara got himself sent off on that one. Actually, a 2-1 win for Bristol City. Meanwhile, Barnsley, though, continue to do their stuff at the moment. Barnsley looking good. A 2-1 win for Barnsley. Alex Mowat with a barnstorm and Victor Adebayo as well. Sean Maguire opening up scoring for Preston, but ultimately they got nothing. Actually, with the 2-1 win for Barnsley, not too bad. Meanwhile, Forest got themselves a W over Tony Pulis' boys, who look like they're clueless at the moment. 2-0 win for Forest. Yuyu Rivero, Lewis Graben, high five! That's right, of course, with the points there. Pulis boys, they need something. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know. Maybe that's the catalyst for Forest, but to just kickstart their season, because Derby are winning, Forest now winning, Sheffield Wednesday need results. Watford, though, they couldn't get a result against Brentford at 1-1 in the end. That was a good point for Brentford as they keep up the heat, of course. Ethan Pinter got himself sent off, though, and they had to dig deep. Troy Dean from the penalty spot, Aaron Tony also from the penalty spot in a game that could not be separated in the end. Actually, remember the 2-1 win for Watford. Meanwhile, Derby did get the win against Swansea. It was a surprising Wednesday night's action. 2-0 win for Rooney's boys. Colin Kazim-Richards defines the odds with a 4th minute opener before Kamil Juzwak late in this first half, doubled Derby's account to get themselves 2-0 win. Cardiff, though, they also ousted Luton Town in a bit of a 5-goal thriller there. Robert Glatzel opened up scoring. Harry Wilson got a second one for Cardiff as Mark Roberts and Ivan Sanchez made it 2-2 altogether. Sean Morrison, though, late on that game, giving a 3-2 win. It was a late goal, that bad boy. Meanwhile, Middlesbrough against Rotherham was a 1-0 win for Border. Was that Middlesbrough against Rotherham? What am I looking at here? What am I bloody looking at here? I'm looking at completely a bag of shite here. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a bag of shite. This is not right. This is not bloody right. Where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? Do-do-do-do-do. That's right. That's right. That's right. It was Cardiff. It was Cardiff against Birmingham. Okay, editor, sort out that shit. So where were we? I think we were at where were we? Done that one. It was Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough took on Luton Town, and it was a 1-0 win for Middlesbrough. Chuba come on the score sheet for Middlesbrough. Sam Morsing got himself sent out for as he bloody does. Actually went with the 3-0 for Borough, so not too bad. Meanwhile, Rovers did beat Rotherham. Guess what? 2-1 in the bloody end. Absolutely fantastic. I'll talk about lastminute.com goals. Michael Smith on the score sheet for Rotherham. Harvey Elliott with an 80th minute equaliser before a 98th minute winner for Blackburn Rovers to get the 3 points. Massive result that. Meanwhile, Cardiff, they did beat Birmingham 3-2. That's your goal first right there. Robert Glatzel, Harry Wilson, Sean Morrison on score sheet for Cardiff, Mark Robertson, Ivan Sanchez for Birmingham as they lost. Coventry could only muster a 0-0 draw against Huddersfield. And of course, lastminute.com, Norwich once again with a 2-1 win over Reading, of course. Goals on the day. Manuel Bawinda, Michael Elisa and Timo Pukki on the score sheet as Norwich keep up the heat. Good weekend, or good midweek for Norwich and Bournemouth, of course, getting the results. But the 6th, from 3rd to 6th, still very, very tight. Rovers making grounds as well. As I can see, I got myself 6, which is okay. Not brilliant. But as you can see, there's the table right there. Let's go. Oh, you're going to have to take my word for it. I can't go back. I can't go back in time, lads. I can't. Not anymore. But anyway, Norwich lead the charge. Bournemouth are 2nd, Watford are 3rd, Swansea 4th, Reading are 5th, and Brentford are 6th. Down the further tables, Wednesday going down, Wycombe and Derby as of right new. Let's take a look at how you all got on then. I take a look at the criteria once again. 0 to 4, shit-face gang, 5-9, straight-face gang, 10 plus from top bins. I got 6, I'm in the straight-face gang. What about you? We'll take a look at it, shall we? Damien Charlie did okay. Mr. Norwich did bits. Shane O'Donnell, well done, brother. Well done indeed. Russell Frost also did very, very well. Iron Stringer did okay. Did okay. Alex Weather did bits. David Keeley not too shabby. LG and Cal had a nightmare, but it's okay. Nathan Heaver also did good. Well done, brother. Jakob Loring did okay. Shepard also did very, very well. Well done, brother. Well done indeed. Leeds 2020, in fact, look at the state of that. Leeds 2020, Roberto Hollis, a guy named Bob also did good. Damien and Heaven, not too shabby. Nafo, he did okay. Tom Strainer, not too bad. Olaji Ojo, well done, brother. Vincent Hong, he did bits. Mitchell Shone, well done indeed. Cody Go also did very, very well. Dennis Keneally, not too bad. And we got Irrelevant Channel with a bloody home run. Well done to you, son. Joachim Jackson also did poop, it's okay. Ultra Murray did okay. This guy here did bits, but Yannick Buster also did good. Mini Alka, not too shabby. John did good. Omar Askevill, not too bad. And Geethan Tasker did shit. Overall leaderboard looks like this. Well, this week alone, LG and Cow, don't look. With a 4, you're down on the foot of the table, but I don't know. Irrelevant Channels, they're up there, though, with 9 out of 12. That's a pretty good success rate right there. Roberto Hollis, not too far away either, as did Vincent Hong, Alex Weller, Leeds 2020, Mitchell Shone and Nafo, Omar Esquivel, Russell Frost, Shane O'Donnell, and Tom Stainer in the top 5. But the overall leaderboard goes to, as it stands right here, right now, goes to Take a Bow, Shane O'Donnell, 79% success rate. We think he is top dog. The numbers might be a little bit skewy, but he is the kingpin as it stands. Game charge 2nd. Russell Frost not too far away either. Joachim Jackson and Cody Go make up your power 5. But again, that could all change. Just around the corner. Of course, the games in Europe may slow down, but the games in the Championship in the EFL just keep up the heat. Let's take a look at these next round of matches, then kick it all off on Friday. Again, because I'm coming at these very late in the day, there might be a free hit on the Friday. You can put your picks on Saturday. I'll let it slide. I'll make the rules around. I make the rules. I said I make the rules around here. So if you're late on Friday, it's okay. Cut off is Saturday. Then I'm gonna be hard, strict. 12 noon English time. So as soon as I get out of bed, that's it. Index. Preston of against Bristol City. Let's get into it. Of course, played each other in the past 77 times. 29 wins for Preston, 19 wins for Bristol, and 29 draws. Of course, last 6, though, C's 3 for Preston, nothing for Bristol, and 3 draws. Last time out was in Bristol. It was a 1-1 draw. Last time out in Deepdale was also a 3-3 draw. Back in September 2019, that's what we want to see. 6-goal bloody thriller. Goals on the day. Taylor Moore on the score sheet. Andrews Wyman as well. Nathan Baker on the score sheet for Bristol City. Paul Gallagher, Daniel Johnson from penalty spots. Patrick Bauer with the late equaliser there. Preston have drawn the last 3 matches against Bristol City in all competitions. They've also conceded at least 2 goals in 6 of the last 7 matches in the Championship. They're coming to this back-to-back defeats for Preston, also back-to-back defeats for Bristol City, losing to Millwall and also losing to Rotherham. Heading into this, though, quick look at the situation out in the bookies. Do we have them? We should have the bookies. Odds coming at you thick and fast. There we go. Yeah, Preston 23-20 for the victory. 12-5 is draw. 5-2 is your away win. That is Bristol City. Bristol City coming to this 9th. With them, they could actually go as high as 4th in the table. Preston coming to this in 16th. With them, they could actually go as high as 13th in the table. Indeed, I've gone with on this one, Preston. All eyes on you, Preston. I think you'll get the W with Bristol City's ropey-dopey form at the moment. Next up, we have Norwich up against Cardiff. This one's fruity, of course. Norwich come top of the pops. Cardiff in 10th at the moment, but winning games. Just one defeat the past 6 of them. We'll take a close look at the form in a minute. Played each other 48 times in the past, 25 wins for Norwich, 14 wins for Cardiff, and 9 draws indeed. Last 6, though, sees 4 for Norwich, 2 for Cardiff, no draws. Last time out was in Cardiff, but last time out in league action was in Norwich, of course, down at East Anglia, Carrow Road. Was doing well for Cardiff. Kenneth Zora in the score, but Junior Hoylett as well. Heading into this, Norwich have actually won their last 4 matches in the Championship, whereas Cardiff have actually won 5 of the last 6 matches as well. Norwich have actually scored at least 2 goals in the last 4. Coming into this, 4 wins on the spin for Norwich, beating Wednesday, beating Forest, beating Rovers, of course beating Reading, whereas Cardiff just 1 defeat the past 6 for them. It was losing to Swansea, of course, in the Battle of Wales, with a lot on the line there. Look at the bookies odds on this one then, shall we? 2019 on Norwich. Look good at the moment, 5-2 is your draw, 11-4 is your away win. Of course, Norwich are top of the pops, and a win for them will maintain the top of the league stat no matter what. In fact, a draw will maintain the top of the league status as well, and even a defeat could even, in fact, a defeat won't, because Bournemouth have a superior goal difference, of course. As for Cardiff, a win for them in 10th, they could actually go as high as 6th in the table. That's playoff talk, boys. That's playoff talk, but it won't happen. I've gone with the 2-0 win for Carrow Road, and that is Norwich City to take the points. Next up, we have Birmingham City taking on Middlesbrough, of course. Let's take a look at this bad boy then, shall we? Where is it? There it is. Of course, played each other in the past 117 times, 45 wins for Birmingham, 36 wins for Middlesbrough, and 36 draws. Of course, the last 6, though, sees 1 for Birmingham, 4 for Middlesbrough, and 1 draw. Last time out at St Andrews was a 2-1 win for Birmingham back in October 2019. Franville Bailey on the score sheet with Odin Bailey as well. Daniel Ayala, of course, Rove on the score sheet last time around for Middlesbrough. Heading into this, Middlesbrough have actually lost their last 3 away matches. Middlesbrough also undefeated in 11 of the last 12 matches against Birmingham in all competitions, where Birmingham have actually had to win the last 5 at home. They come into this 2 wins in the past 6 for Birmingham, whereas 2 wins on the spin for Middlesbrough, beating Millwall and Luton on their way to Birmingham. Of course, heading into this, a quick look at the situation and the bookies. Then 11-5 for Birmingham, 11-5 is a draw, 30-10 is your away win. Borough coming to this in 7th at the win for them. They could actually go as high as 4th, whereas Birmingham are actually in 17th in the win for them. They could actually go as high as 14th in the table. I'm going with a draw on this one. It's not really gonna. It's probably going to benefit Birmingham more than Middlesbrough, but ultimately it's a point in the bag for Birmingham as they try to get away from them relegation spots, of course. But next up we have Brentford up against Reading. 2 teams competing for the big shot here. Reading 5th, Brentford are in 6th. Played each other in the past 23 times, 9 wins apiece and 5 draws. Even bloody Stevens, of course. However, the last 6 though, 3 for Brentford, 1 for Reading, and 2 draws. Last time out at Brentford was a 1-0 win for Brentford back in November 2019. Ollie Watkins on the score sheet way back then. Brentford actually drawn their 5 of the last 6 home matches in the Championship. They're coming to this unbeaten in 6, but only 1 win in 4. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Reading are actually 2 wins out of the past 4 games. 2 wins, 2 defeats. So hot and cold form for Reading at the moment. Watch Reading will show up. 10-7 on for Brentford. Stone Cold favourites, 11-4 is your 15-4 is your Reading on this one. Reading coming to this, of course, 5th. With them, they could actually go 3rd. As for Brentford, they're coming to this in 6th, and with them, they could also go 3rd in the table. I've gone with Brentford at home on this one. Sorry, Reading fans, but I think they'll take it to the bank. Next up, Millwall taking on, of course, Nottingham Forest. Played each other in the past 67 times, 26 wins for Millwall, 20 wins for Nottingham, and 21 draws. That's correct. Last 6 though, sees 3 for Millwall, 1 for Nottingham, and 2 draws. Last time out at the Den was in fact a draw, so 2-2 draw back in around about this time last season. Sean Williams on the score sheet for Millwall, Aidan O'Brien as well. Lewis Graham with a couple of goals there for Forest. Heading into this, Forest have actually lost 8 of the last 10 matches away from home. And they've also conceded 2 goals in the last 4 away matches in the Championship. They're coming to this just 1 win in 6. That was a win against Sheffield Wednesday. Same could be said for Millwall. 1 win in 6. That was against Bristol City just the other day. Of course, as the games come thick and fast. Look at the bookies odds on this one then, shall we? Millwall 13-10 for the W. 9-4 is your Jaws. 21-10 is your Forest. Forest coming to this in 21st spot. Of course, a win in the bag. And a win for this week. They could go up as high as 19th in the table. Millwall at 15th in the table, also with a win in the bag. And a win for them, they could also go as high as 13th in the table. I've gone with a draw on this one again on this one. I think the win would kickstart Forest. But I think Millwall are difficult to beat at home, regardless of fans or not. Next up, we have Huddersfield Town taking on Watford. Of course, played each other in the past 20 times. 10 wins for Huddersfield, 7 wins for Watford, and 3 draws. That's correct. The last 6, 3 wins apiece, and no draws. Last time out at Huddersfield was a 2-1 win for Watford. That was back in the Premier League, boys. Gerard Defollivier with a couple of goals there. Carlin Grant, the late goal there for Huddersfield, 2-1 loss. Heading into this, though, Watford actually kept a clean sheet in the last 3 away matches, and actually just 1 defeat the past 6. That was against Cardiff, a couple of games back at the start of the month, actually. Meanwhile, Huddersfield come to this, just 1 defeat the past 4 for them. That was against Bournemouth, and it was a big big spanking as well. 5-0 loss it was. Heading into this though, the bookies odds on this one, shall we? 14-5 for Huddersfield, 2019 on for Watford. Stone Cold Ferris, 5-2 is your draw. Of course, Watford in the top 6. They're actually third and second. Win for them, they should actually go second. Huddersfield are 14th. Win for them, they could actually go as high as 11th in the table. I'm going with a 0-0 draw on this one as well. Not really much to get excited about, but ultimately keeps up the unbeaten run for Watford. Next up, we have Luton Town against Bournemouth. I expect a bit of an upset here, perhaps. Anyway, played each other in the past 17 times. 4 wins for Luton, 8 for Bournemouth, and 5 draws. The last 6 sees 1 for Luton, 3 for Bournemouth, and 2 draws. Last time out at Luton, which was all the way back in 2008 in League 2, was a 3-3 bloody draw at Kenilworth Road. It was Mark Morsey with a couple of goals there, Matt Tubbs as well, Ryan Gary, the big for OG, Kevin Gallen, and Paul McVeigh on the score sheet for Luton Town. Heading into this though, Bournemouth actually kept a clean sheet in the last 4. They're also undefeated in 17 last 19 matches, and also undefeated in the last 5 against Luton in all comps. Heading into this, just 1 defeat the past 6 for Bournemouth, winning 3 of the past 4 as well, whereas Luton just 2 defeats of the past 5 for them, picking up 2 wins as well. So they're proving difficult to beat, of course. Heading into this, the bookies odds are 7-2 for Luton, 4-3 on for Bournemouth, 13-5 is your draw. Of course, Luton coming to this in 13th in the win for them. They could actually go as high as 10th. Bournemouth are second mathematically. They could go top of tops on this one. I've gone with a surprise here with a 2-1 win for Luton Town. They're difficult to beat at home, and I think they'll grind something out of this one and maybe be the upset of the weekend. There's always one, and hopefully it's there. We got Rotherham taking on Derby, of course, a relegation 6-point at the moment. Of course, Derby looking good recently. Played each other in the past 45 times, 13 wins for Rotherham, 17 wins for Derby, and 15 draws. Of course, the last 6, though, sees 1 for Rotherham, 3 for Derby, 2 draws. Last time out at Rotherham was a 1-0 win for Rotherham back in September 2018. Ryan Manning on short sheet for Rotherham from the penalty spot. Tom Lawrence got himself sent off. Heading into this, though, Derby have actually kept a clean sheet in the last 4. Rotherham actually conceded at least 2 goals in the 6 of the last 7 as well, and they're also undefeated in the last 6 home games against Derby in all competitions. Heading into this though, Derby unbeaten in 6. Get that in your veins, but drawing a lot of them. Meanwhile, Rochester 1 win in 6 for Rotherham. That was against Bristol City a couple of games back, of course, on the back of a late loss against Rovers. Just want to say that a couple more times. Anyway, heading into this 17-10 for Rotherham, 23-10 is your draw, 31-20 is your Derby. Of course, Derby coming to this in 22nd spot. It's on the drop zone, but a win for them. They could actually go above Rotherham and also above QPR into 19th spot. Meanwhile, Rotherham coming to this in 20th, and with them they could actually go as high as bloody well 19th as well, above QPR. I've gone with a 1-1 draw on this one. Derby will continue their recent revival, but unfortunately not getting the points in the end. Next up, we have Sheffield Wednesday against Coventry, another 6-pointer down the foot of the table. Taking a look at this one, 82 times in the past, 28 wins for Sheffield Wednesday, 31 wins for Coventry, and 23 draws. That's correct. The last 6, he's 1 for the Owls, 2 for Coventry, and 3 draws. Last time out at Hillsborough was back in 2009 in the Championship. It was a 2-0 win for Wednesday. Darren Purcell on the score sheet, Liam Clark as well. Heading into this, Sheffield Wednesday have actually lost their last 4 matches in the Championship, and they come into this, without a win in at least 6. Only 3 wins all season, whereas Coventry unbeaten in at least 6 games, picking up 2 wins at the past 4 if you want to take a look at it close. Sheffield Wednesday are actually 7-5 for the W, 12-5 is your draw, 15-8 is your Coventry on this. Look at the situation where they are on the table. Of course, Coventry are in 18th, and with them, they could go to 14th for the table. Sheffield Wednesday are rooted to the foot of the table, but a win could get them above Wycombe, and again, maybe moving out towards the drop. I've gone with a Tony Pulis win on this one, with a 1-0 win at home in the end. Next up, though, we have the game of the weekend. It is, of course, down at the Bet365. We won't have odds on this one. We will not have odds. But coming into this, the played in the past 95 times, 36 wins for Stoke, 43 wins for Rovers, and 16 draws. The last 6 is 1 for Stoke, 3 for Rovers, 2 draws as well. Heading into this, of course, Rovers picking up the first win in 4. Stoke have actually won 1 in 4, but they were without a win in 3. If you want to take a look at it close. No bookies odds. In fact, of course, heading into this, of course, Rovers are in 11th, and with them, they could actually go 7th in the table, whereas Stoke come into in 8th, and with them, they could also go as high as 4th in the table. Of course, we've got extensive coverage on this game. We've got match preview, of course, match reaction, match review. No watch along this weekend. We've got family here, and it just doesn't make sense. We tried it last week up here, and it was absolutely atrocious because of the poor internet connection. But anyway, regardless of all that, I'm going with a 2-2 draw. Boo! But I'm hoping for a win. I really am. Next up, we have Swansea City taking on Barnsley. Of course, Barnsley proving sticky wickets at the moment. Played each other in the past 58 times, 20 wins for Swansea, 17 wins for Barnsley, and 13 draws. That's correct. The last 6, 3 for Swansea, 3 draws, nothing for Barnsley. Of course, last time out in Swansea was a 0-0 draw back in December 2009. So heading into this bad boy, of course, Swansea taking on Barnsley. Of course, played each other in the recent encounters. Been 3 wins out of 6 for for Swansea. Sorry, 3 draws as well. Heading into this last time out at Swansea was a 0-0 draw back in December 2019. Whereas on the flip side, they've come into this actually Swansea unbeaten against Barnsley in 13 competitions. Swansea keeping a clean sheet as well, 5 of the last 6. Looking at the recent form, of course, just 1 defeat the past 4 for Swansea. However, Barnsley can double that or better that anyway with a 1 defeat the past 5 for them. Look at the situation out of the bookies on this one, shall we? Even Stevens of Swansea, 12-5 is your draw, 13-5 is your away win. That is Barnsley. Barnsley coming to this in, I'll tell you in a minute, but Swansea coming to this in 4th, in 33 points, but with them, they could actually go 3rd in the table, whereas Barnsley coming into this in 12th with a nosebleed, and guess what? If they win, they can go 7th in the table. I've gone with a 2-0 win for Swansea on this one, and then wrapping it up, it'll be Wycombe Wanderers taking on QB bloody R. Played each other 6 times in the past, 2 wins apiece and 2 bloody draws. Last time out at Wycombe, in competitive action was back in 2004. It was a 2-2 draw. It was goal scorers on the day. Bloomfield, Falconbridge as well, with Gallen and Rowlands on scoring for QBR. It's been that long, 16 years ago. Anyway, heading into this, QBR actually kept a clean sheet in the last 3 matches against Wycombe in all competitions. Wycombe have actually lost their last 3, whereas QBR have actually failed to win the 11 and the last 12 away. So there's a good chance here for some wins on the board for Wycombe. Of course, 3 defeats on the spin for that doesn't bode well. Meanwhile, on the flip side, just 1 defeat the past 3 for QBR. Look at the situation out in the bookies then, shall we, on this one? 21-10 is your Wycombe for the W, 5-2 is your 65 is your QBR. QBR coming to this in 19th and win for them. They could actually go as high as 17th, whereas Wycombe coming to this in 23rd and win for them. They can't go anywhere, but they can get some points on the board. I've gone with, on this one, with a 1-0 win, surprise, with a win for Wycombe in the bloody. And if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what the table will look like at the end of it. Norwich leading the charge at the moment, 43 points. It'll be 6 points clear of Bournemouth at the end of the tape there. Swansea 3rd, Brighton 4th, Watford 5th, and Reading are 6th. With Wycombe Derby, Nottingham Forest going down on paper, but realistically Sheffield Wednesday in the discussion as well. Be sure to get your picks in nice and early for this one, because we're going to come back around for the Boxing Day fixtures, which will be, of course, on the 26th. But that's it, my friends. Be sure to give the video some love and smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe, of course, as we edge closer to, of course, Boxing Day madness on the channel. Be sure to give the video some love and check out the links down below, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. And of course, if you want to become the latest member of another mother, you can become the latest member of the Patreon gang, and there's a link down below as we try to get up to 25. That's right, 25 patrons. Could you be that one? Could you be there? We're actually 3 shy, so we're looking for 3 special people before the end of the calendar year. Can you be in it? Check out the link down below, patreon.com/Roverseas. But that's it, my friends. That is it. The games are coming thick and fast. And again, free hit for this one for Friday night, and I'll start counting the picks on Saturday, though. Until then, though, I'm out.